Alright, so today we have a showcase of CASSIE with Synergies, and oh my gosh, she is like a whole other monster with Synergies, man. So we have the Mr. Fantastic Synergy, which gives her power stings on pretty much like every single time the opponent does a special attack, because whenever the opponent uses a special attack, her power stings reapply. So like you can see right there, it just stays there for the entire fight because it just like keeps reapplying. Like her power stings keep reapplying, so it counts as like us applying a debuff, which is why the power stings just stay there, right? The most important synergy here though is the Ant-Man one, because we get an extra dormant power sting every time we miss an attack. So like you can see right there, whenever we miss an attack, we can get up to like 16 or 20 just like by baiting out the combo. It's a ton of power sync, and it makes like for a much faster ramp up time for CASSIE Lang. So yeah, you're gonna notice a big time difference from like her with no synergies versus this video when she has full synergies. It's just a pretty awesome time. Ant-Man isn't like the greatest character out there, but he does have uses, so I feel like it's viable enough to be on the team. But look at the SP2, man. 100,000 damage, just like straight up. We also have the recoil masteries because, you know, I thought it'd be a little bit of fun to just put them on, see how she does with them. But then I realized that she scales with base attack only on her power stings, so it's pretty much useless. So take that with a grain of salt. Don't think that this character needs recoil masteries, because she actually doesn't. Like, she gets very little benefit from it. I just put it on because, you know, she's poison immune, so I thought, okay, it'd be a pretty nice like thing to test out. But she really doesn't like need the recoil masteries at all. And there we drop one more SP2 and just absolutely destroyed, man. 1 minute and 23 seconds is very, very impressive for like a character of her utility capabilities. So now we have this Human Torch here with Vigor and Supercharge. You can see right there, we started with 20 power stings already. That is like insane. Like the CASSIE without synergies usually starts with like 12 or 9, but never like 20. 20 is like quite crazy. And additionally, Human Torch's SP1 like gives a lot of charges for us. We can just use it for a poison to like pause our debuffs very easily. There we kind of like whiff, and like it makes us not get any power sinks, but it's fine, you know. CASSIE just gains so many with like a synergy team, so like it doesn't really matter anyways. But yeah, just a ton of fun, man. Like honestly, a ton of fun. I love her with full synergies. Even by herself, I think she's pretty great, but like when she has her full synergy team, she is crazy good, man. Like she is crazy good. The damage output is just fantastic. The ramp up time is like non-existent pretty much. She just has a lot going on for her, and I need to get my hands on a 6-star, man. I need 6-star CASSIE Lang. Like future Ant-Man, I don't really care about, but CASSIE Lang, I'm like all in for. And look at that SP2, man. It's so satisfying to fire off, and he just like melts. He melts. That was 1 minute and 1 second. And now we have this Armored Assault and Arc Overload Iron Man. So this Iron Man is like a bit difficult because he has like fully unblockable pretty much, but CASSIE Lang doesn't need a parry at all because she can get her openings through her miss mechanic. So a pretty good positive of the character. And additionally, you know, she's just like a very non-crit reliant champion, so like the 0 damage crits don't do anything for us because, you know, we're more of a power sting damage dealer. Like, as good as her SP2 is, she is a power sting damage dealer, and like the power stings, they are like really ticking it right now. Like at max stacks, it does like 30 something thousand damage. For a 565 5-star, that is amazing. Like that is very good damage. I think like very few characters can do like better consistent damage over time. I know Spider-Ham is like a power sting god, but this girl, I feel like, offers more utility overall. But look at that SP2, man. The last hit, unfortunately, like it did 0 damage because of the armor up buff. But like if that were to stick, it would have KO'd him for sure. Crazy stuff, man. Just so much fun. That was less than 1 minute overall. And now we have this Mr. Sinister. So I want to do this fight because CASSIE Lang with Despair is insane. Like her synergy with Despair Mastery is crazy good because she just needs like 1 power sting loop, and then she just like blocks out healing completely. Like right there, he's not healing anymore. It's just amazing. I love CASSIE Lang for like her heal block, man. It's so good. Like I feel like it's a really underrated utility already, just because like, you know, you don't really think of like Despair whenever you think of like a character like this, but she synergizes super well with it, right? Like because we have like 20 something stacks already, and that's like more than 100% reduction. And then you have to factor in the poison too, so like there's just so much regen rate reduction here. And she's just like such a utility powerhouse, man. Like her utility is crazy good. I also didn't go for the taunt here because Mr. Sinister is immune to taunt, so like it did nothing for us if we threw the SP1. But yeah, just overall, awesome stuff, man. I love this character so much. You can see right here, he says immune because he's immune to taunt. I don't know why he's immune to taunt. Actually, maybe because Stark Spidey, right? But then again, Stark Spidey's a crit champ, and he already counters like crits anyway, so I don't know why they did it. But you know what? It's a nice utility. unfortunately, Mr. Sinister isn't the best character out there, but you know, it's something. Also, you see that he tried to reapply our poisons to us because what does he do? He like reflects damage over time, right? But we're immune to the poison anyway. And then you can see right there, Lifecycle triggered, right? But then the power sting just killed him anyway. So that was just amazing. That was an amazing fight. And now we have this Vigorous Assault and Healer Hide Purgatory. So this fight is also very good because, you know, she'll get consistent healing, but we can just block it out with Despair. She'll also go unblockable, but we have like our own way to like not have to parry, so we don't worry about that either. It's just like her utility is so like unique, and it's just super good in general. And you can see right there, we miss the entire SP1 and it just gives us a ton of charges. So like that's just so much fun to do, man. Like and right there also, we took like 300 damage from an SP1 from an Act 7 fight. The taunt that she has is so strong, man. It is so strong. Like, her taunt mechanic, I didn't realize how good it was until like I got hit with a special attack and it did like 0 damage to me. So yeah, her taunt mechanic is very strong, like super, super strong. I don't know if it's supposed to be this good, but right now it is currently just crazy good. And yeah, this fight is going super well. The poisons just like keep applying because, you know, we get a lot of charges from our SP1, and then we just go for the SP2 and just finish things off. So yeah, a very easy fight for CASSIE Lang, and I just love this character, man. Her utility is so good, and her damage output is so good as well. Even by herself, the damage is great, but like with the full synergy team, the damage is just awesome. And we drop the SP2 there, and it's way overkill, man. It is just way, way overkill. That's going to be the end of this quick showcase, though, but let me know your thoughts on CASSIE Lang. For me, I feel like she's just a very powerful champion. She's so much fun to play. The damage output is phenomenal, and the utility, man, is just crazy good. Like, there's a lot to love about this character, and I really cannot wait to play her more because she's just such a blast to play, man. But yeah, that's about it for me.